Hello, I'm James McLaughlin, editor of Car Design News, and we are here at the Design for Production conference in Munich with Martin Uhlarik, VP of Global Design.
That's right.
For Tata Motors. I'm so pleased I got that right.
Yeah.
Martin, what I thought was really interesting, we had a fascinating discussion this morning about breaking down silos. You're one of the designers who has actually managed to break down a silo, in that you have an engineering team that you work with and
That's right.
and feed into you. One thing that you mentioned, which I thought was a very nice turn of phrase, but also very accurate, was this idea that design is a manifestation of the process. So coming at from that angle, how is that manifesting itself, I guess, in the products that you guys are doing?
The word design is now being appropriated by everybody, in the sense that even engineers, when they talk about a component, they say we've designed this component. So in many ways it's a verb. And ultimately, yes, my diploma says I'm a designer and they are an engineer, for lack of a better term, but ultimately we're all creating something, and we're all creating the same thing. So we already have a common goal and a common target. So it's just a matter of actually synchronizing and harmonizing and actually making it less confrontational, but actually just working together to get the end result, because that's ultimately what we want to achieve.
Yeah, and I think that's a really interesting point, this idea of kind of everyone's pulling in the same direction, but that wasn't necessarily always the case when it came.
Traditionally not.
Traditionally
yes,
not.
Yes.
Times have changed.
Yeah, I'm left-handed. In many ways, most of my engineering colleagues are right-handed. So we're two sides of the same brain. We're just looking at the problem in a different way. But ultimately, the main role of a designer is to solve problems, and ultimately that's what we're doing.
Yes, absolutely. Are you fairly positive about the future of design at the moment? I mean, are you seeing more opportunities with this ever closer collaboration between engineering and design?
Yeah. Ultimately, there's so many opportunities, so much change happening in society and technology. If you're not an optimist, and I think any self-respecting designer has to be an optimist, you have to just see the pure opportunity of what you could create. So yeah, I'm very optimistic about whatever we're going to be working on in the next 10 years.
Wonderful stuff. Yeah. Well, Martin, thank you very much for spending some time.
Thank you.
We'll see you at the next one, I'm sure.
Thanks for inviting us. Cheers.